folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Time to continue into the Haunted Towers with the next mission, B4, Pool Party. Alright, Luigi, I've unscrambled the image that our toad friend brought back. Let's take a look-see. So we're gonna see some new ghost types around here. Hold on a sec. That key there, it looks mighty special if you ask me. Did the fact that it's large give it away? That Boo is handing it over to that pinkish ghost. We'll need to take a very close look at this image in order to find clues. You can inspect this scene by tilting the Nintendo 3DS in all directions. Zoom in and out with L and R, and then press B when you're done inspecting. So yeah, you can use the gyroscope to kind of look around, and zoom in on certain parts, and EGAD will comment on them. Just look at those ghosts. They're out of control. The Boos seem to be encouraging their bad behavior. If we look up here, though, we'll find something particularly interesting. What are those Boos carrying? Suspicious. Does that painting look kind of familiar? Well, it certainly couldn't be what I think it is, could it? That key in the image, it must be the special key we're looking for. You know, the key that unlocks the door inside the hollow tree? The ghosts must be hiding that key from us, because they don't want us to get to the top of the tree. The gears are turning. And they don't want us to get to the top of the tree because that's where the Dark Moon piece is. Ho-ho! These are some crafty ghosts we're dealing with. Imagine them trying to hide something from us. But they're no match for the intellect of the living. So we've got a new location marked on our DS map. Although on the map it doesn't look all that useful. Now then, that image was recorded at the Rooftop Pool. Go get that special key. And so we're off once again, while EGAD is comfortable in the bunker. Oh, it looked like he was going to land properly that time, but then he tilted forward at the end. So once again, we have to work our way in from the outside. But before we go in, we can vacuum away the dust here. And then give this tree a good kick, which will reveal a gold greenie. Try and get your vacuumed up to level 3, and suck it in for the maximum profits. And that was the only ghost in the area, so no problem whatsoever. Alright, let's make our way in. Where we will be immediately greeted by a couple of the eating plants. Just try and run past them as quickly as you can, and don't let that happen. If you get eaten by a plant, you can just button mash your way out of it. Getting past them without them taking a bite out of you can be kind of difficult because, yeah, you have just enough time to make it across. But now we're inside the tower lobby, and before we move forward, should probably make note of those plants. These little orange ones will slam down on you when you pass under them, kind of like a thwomp. So wait for them to hit the ground, and then when they come back up, you'll be able to vacuum them up. Just walk just before where they land, and then vacuum them. In this particular work, normally they each yield a single bill, but if we can get them all in this room, we'll get a lot more than that. So we'll let this one drop. Go to this side to suck it in. And it's going to rain money! Try and run to the other side as quickly as you can and collect as much as you can. Naturally, there's so much on the ground that you couldn't possibly collect them all, but do try and get as much as you can. And then we'll just check one of these things here, and that's going to get us another bone. We'll try and hang on to it this time. Alright, let's start making our way upstairs. The camera focuses on this single plant that's growing in the middle of the room, so let's see if we can get it growing in a minute. We'll come back to this room in just a moment. But first we need to go back onto the balcony, or this little bridge, whatever you want, Skybridge, because there's more of those slamming plants here. We need to catch the one at the end of this bridge. Still a little bill here and there doesn't hurt either. Suck this last one in, and it gives us a gemstone. Alright, working our way back. Now we can go back into this room and see about watering that plant. Start by turning the valve. And that'll get the water flowing. Didn't see that plant there, but it's not going to be too much of an issue. We'll just get our bucket filled here and sprinkle some on this plant right here. So now we have access to the upper floor. This takes us to the Rumpus Room. There's a creepy little doll in the middle of this carpet, and it continues to watch you as you walk circles. Yeah, that's a little unsettling, but if we basically go all Mr. Eye on this thing, its head will eventually pop off and reveal another gemstone for us. Suddenly, it's not so creepy. Now, if we take a look at this single lit window on this dollhouse, we're actually looking at the room that we're in right now. And there's a single box that's rattling right now. Oh. We need to go and investigate that box. Because inside, there's gonna be ghosts. Just keep vacuuming them up as they come out. Try and get some simultaneous vacuums in as well for some extra cash. That was practically painless. Probably because they were just greenies. But that takes care of things in this room, so let's move on. So here in the family room, things are looking a little, wrecked. Plants are really, overrunning this place, aren't they? There's a painting missing from this wall. If we use the dark light on it, we can make it appear. Then we just need to get the spirit balls. Come on. There we go. Then we can interact with the painting, and that's gonna make a Boo appear. I always knew you'd fall for me. Boo-bee trap strikes again. Once again, love those puns. We'll use the dark light on him, and it has no chance of surviving our level 3 vacuum. Kinda got stuck between the chair there for a moment. Oh, but he did hang on, so color me impressed. It probably only has 1 HP, though. Oh, 2. But that'll finish it. So, into the vacuum you go.
I do it.
Okay. And then if we use the vacuum on this radio here, yeah, it plays basically the same tune as the record from the Gloomy Manor, as the record player from the Gloomy Manor. And this one actually pays you as well, so that's pretty nifty. Anyway, pull on this little red ball to make these stairs appear and allow us access to the upper floor. Now there's a toolbox over here that contains some hearts. Just be careful not to step on that tile that's directly below it, because it will make you drop down to the lower area, and then you'll have to walk back up here. Now, this west bedroom may not look like much of a bedroom, but actually, if you vacuum this chandelier up here, the wall moves back, revealing the beds. Now, that's compact. Anyway, we find a few hiders having a pillow fight. You guys better get to bed! But now we need to pull off the sheets and reveal each hider one by one. Now there's going to be 2 more hiders, but then they're also going to have the beds get shuffled around. You need to pay attention to which beds are going to have the hider in it and remove the sheets accordingly. Alright, so let's see where the last one is. And pay attention to which bed it's in. Alright, right over here. So yeah, it's a basic shuffling minigame. I can roll with that. Alright, let's move on. We put the key in the doorway. And we're going to need another key in order to go through this doorway here, so let's see what we can go and find in this direction. We'll have to cross the crow's nest to get across this tree. Just be mindful of purple birds that are flying by, because they'll try and fly into you. And this camera angle isn't very friendly for trying to see where they are. But if we head on inside, we find ourselves back in the conservatory. We're going to need one of these little balloons here, because the action is up here on the upper floors. Suck it in, and then use your dark light on this section of the wall to reveal a hidden door. And this is going to lead us to a somewhat familiar minigame. Not familiar to Luigi's Mansion, but pretty familiar if you've played newer Mario games. We basically have ourselves a red coin challenge here. You basically just need to run and collect all 8 coins as quickly as you can before time runs out. You cut across there in order to get those ones, then climb up top to get the last 2. Get them all in time, and then this treasure chest will appear. Inside, we'll have another gemstone. Looks like we missed one along the way, so we'll have to go back for that. Okay. So now we just take this gold balloon here, and we actually have another mini challenge here. We need to try and collect all these coins along the way down. If we can, we've got a surprise waiting for us at the end. There we go. And so this treasure chest will appear, and drop a bunch of money that we can collect. Excellent! So, making our way back up with the balloon here, we'll just float our way up to the other side of the balcony. Inside this doorway is a picture of a key. Use your dark light on it, and voila! Another key is ours. Now, you could use a balloon to go back down, but honestly, it's faster to just go down the hole. It's not like it damages you either, so why not? So, with our newly acquired key, we go through into this door, which leads us into the west bathroom. There's a ghost here. Just flash him real quick. And suck him in before he can drag you over to where these other ghosts are. That didn't really play out the way I wanted it to. Problem is, there's 2 greenies over here. One of them's wearing sunglasses. And you're not going to be able to suck him in without getting hit by the other ghosts. So that can make this room a little tricky, but still manageable. Now, if you pay attention to the floor here, there's a bit of purple goop here. This is where a new type of ghost is. Normally, to make this thing appear, you have to use the dark light on it, but for example's sake, we're going to walk onto it and see what happens. This is the Creeper Ghost. It encases Luigi in its body to cause damage to him. You can button mash your way out of it, and then it will split into a bunch of smaller ones, which you can then flash and suck into your vacuum. But yeah, normally what you want to do is shine the dark light on them, and then you'll get a bigger version of it. Then you can just vacuum them up with no resistance. Anyway, pull on this toilet paper here and we'll get ourselves another gemstone. Afterwards, we can jump onto this little long chair here and just take a nap. Just kidding, it's never that simple. That takes us up to the rooftop pool. So now all we need to do is find the special key. Now if you pay attention to this pool, there's a frog statue here, one here, but not one here. Use your dark light. Whoop. Once you get all the spirit balls collected, the special key will come out. We can run over and try and pick it up. And it appears we have met the new ghost type. This is a sneaker. It, as its name implies, it will try and sneak up on you. They've also got quite a bit of health on them, so having the level 3 vacuum will definitely help out for this. Oh, we got 2 of them that time. So we're kind of making them look pretty easy right now, but they are pretty tricky. As you can see, they will try and scare Luigi as much as possible if he's close by. Oh, the other one got away. And there we go. So now we can run over and collect our key. But again, as we attempt to do so...
Yeah. Ho ho.
The Polterpup jumps in and takes it from us.
No, bad dog.
There's something particularly wholesome about the way he says bad doggy. I rather like it. Anyway, a word from Egad. Criminy! Where did that ghostly dog come from? And now it's vanished completely. Gah! Blasted pooch! Let's bring you back. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Egad sounds a little annoyed.
Huh? You?
I guess Luigi stepped in something. It may have been a creeper. So, yeah, that was certainly a mission. And hey, we got a 3-star rank out of it, so not gonna complain about that. It can be kind of easy to wind up getting lost in that, I think. But it's an overall pretty good mission, I think. And so, back to the lab we are. Well, I didn't see that coming. We need to recover that special key at all costs. I tried to locate that confounded canine with the periscope, but the doggone dog's gone. That's a tongue twister. That's called wordplay, my soft-spoken friend. Anywho, let's unload the Poltergust 5000. I believe you've captured a new kind of ghost. Indeed we have. 2, in fact. So, it's going to show off our 4 gems that we've collected. There's still 1 more to collect in the mansion. And there's our new Creeper Ghost. And our new Sneaker Ghost. A new Boo. And plenty of money. Yeah, we could very easily get the next upgrade after this next mission. We only need 22 gold after all. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I'll try to tune the periscope to find that dog's hiding place. Why don't you take a breather, son? And indeed we shall. So, that is the end of Pool Party. And be sure to join us next time when we begin Mission B5, Doggone Key. See you then!